He is committed to equity and opportunity for everyone, and that is evident in everything he does. So I'm so excited that he could be here tonight to share a few words with you. Council member.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today and for having me. And first of all, Valerie Hardy, very big thank you for orchestrating this event today. And Misty, of course, for your words to start us off. Congressman Juan Vargas for his comments. And Howard Liebman, thank you so much, the superintendent. I appreciate you being here as well. It's an honor to address this group of graduates and to really just say, I don't know any of you personally, but I'm really proud of the accomplishment that you have. I'm a former public school teacher, as Misty said, and so I understand how difficult it is for students in the best of circumstances to show up every day, study hard, and move towards a goal that is often very elusive, such as your career or your future. But you not only did it, but you also did it through the pandemic. The most difficult time we have had as a country and as a world to get your education. It is no small feat to be here today in your gowns and your caps to get your diploma. And I'm grateful that we can do it here in person, even distanced, even with masks on, because you deserve to be applauded by your community and your community leaders, because what you have done is not easy. It is very hard. I applaud you deeply for that, because I had the best of circumstances. I always had things working in my direction. And when I was a 5th grade teacher in Las Vegas, I worked in a Title I school where most of the students were on free or reduced lunch. And I saw just how hard it was. And it reminded me of the stories that my grandfather told me when he was an immigrant from Mexico, growing up in Los Angeles in the 1930s and 40s, and knowing that the world doesn't always help you, but you got to wake up every day. You're the ones who have to study. You're the ones who have to read. You have to show up and take your tests. You have to work with your coaches. All of that is very hard in the best of circumstances, and you did it through the hardest. So allow me to applaud you. You deserve it. I'm going to share just a quick bit of advice. As a former public school teacher, as an attorney, now as a council member who represents 160,000 people in Mission Valley and the neighborhoods around it, really this is the key to everything. And I'm sure many of you already know this. Remain kind and compassionate to everyone. It's very easy to be frustrated and to look at things from a negative perspective because there's so many hard things you have to overcome. But indeed, if you find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead you anywhere good. And you've overcome many obstacles, but remember that it is our duty as citizens to remove as many obstacles as possible so that others can push the boundaries of what is possible. If you remain compassionate and kind and push hard as you have, you will accomplish everything you want to. You'll find new things to accomplish, which I think is the exciting part, and it will help you, whether you're in business, whether you continue in school, whether you're a community public servant like me, and it's gonna help you in your own physical and mental health as well to remain kind. The second thing I'd say is just always remember who got you here. A teacher of mine, her name was Mrs. Davis, she always said, Raul, remember who you are and whose you are. As much as you're independent individuals, you belong to people in your community and in your families and to your fellow classmates. So think about your family and think about your coaches, think about your teachers, think about your instructors, everyone who helps you get here today so that you can have that tassel on this side and then move it to the other side. Remember, you are theirs and they still own you a little bit. So keep working hard for them. I'll just say this too for the teachers and the instructors and the educators, really. There is no more noble job in the world than that of teacher. And so I really hope that many of you will pursue careers in education so you can pass it on, pass it forward, and help people by removing those obstacles I talked about, so that if you become a teacher, your students will have fewer obstacles and then push the boundaries of what is possible. And while you enjoy your lives and your careers after being post-online high school, remember the teachers and the families who got you here. Send them an email, send them a text message, say you're thinking about them. When you travel somewhere that you learned about in a history class, or you're conducting some sort of experiment that they told you about one time, send them a text message saying, this is what I'm doing right now. You will lift their spirits for the whole month, and they will continue to teach and feel passionate about what they're doing. And I promise you, you'll feel more passionate about what you're doing. So it's really just my honor to be here today. You know, as a council member, we deal with so many things like health and education, public safety, public transit as the trolley goes by, the library system, of which I'm so proud of, and really do appreciate the San Diego Library Foundation for all their work in this. Just remember the people who got you here. I'm not one of them, but they're sitting behind you and they are so proud of you, and I am proud of you as well. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you so much, council member. And now our last, but certainly not our least, special guest is Dr. Howard Liebman. And I can't tell you, I don't have words for how elated I am that he's here tonight. Why? Because as we've mentioned, he is the reason that we're all here. Dr. Liebman founded Smart Horizons, the parent organization for Career Online High School. It was his passion for education and his determination to help every student succeed that led him to create an online school district that offers high school diplomas and career certificates. He believes that just because you have dropped out of high school doesn't mean you can't still get your diploma and achieve your goals. And the program he created because of that belief is the one you all proved works. So it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Howard Liebman.
So thank you, Misty. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Councilmember Campillo. Thank you, Congressman Vargas. We can't see you. But yes, it is exciting to be here. I don't live near here. I came all the way from Miami, Florida to be here because it was really important. This is we haven't had face-to-face graduations through this pandemic, obviously, in the last 16 months. This is the first one I've been to in 16 months. And San Diego Public Library was one of the first public libraries to adopt this over 6+ years ago, when nobody knew what we were and who we were trying to serve and what we were trying to do. And here we are today. So thank you, Misty and team, and thank you, Val, for all your hard work and the Project READ, San Diego READ program that's done such a great job of ensuring that the students have what they need to get through the educational process. I also wanted to I spoke privately to all of you somewhat. Your families were here, but your coaches each came back with a statement to each of you individually. And those statements were powerful. And I could tell when I was reading about what that coach had to say to each of you, that for the most part, they knew you and knew what you were going through, what you needed to persevere through to get to this place today. And the reason why we developed Career Online High School is because we wanted an opportunity for all of you to have a safe place to go to get your education that wasn't where you were before. Because people don't go back to something usually that didn't feel very good and wasn't a positive experience. So it was really important. It's really important to us that you have a positive experience. And how we know you have a positive experience is that okay, for everyone out here, there's approximately 20 graduates. Of those 20 graduates today, 14 of them are either in the process or matriculating into a community college. That's amazing. And as one academic, or as Congressman, that's a U.S. Congress, someone from the U.S. Congress was saying about Gabriella. Gabriella wants to go on and be a vet tech. Now Gabriella can go on and be a vet tech. Nina had 3 kids, couldn't do it, now is enrolled in community college to go on and become a cosmetologist. These are powerful, powerful stories, and all of you did it. And you overcame what you individually needed to overcome to make it happen. And never forget that, and take that to your next professional or educational endeavor, because it will be with you forever. As someone said, I think it was Misty, nobody can ever take it away from you. It's there, it's yours. You have it. You have your high school diploma today. So enjoy getting your diploma today, and really, really keep up the hard work. And thank you everyone for being here.
Okay, so now I'm going to invite Stephanie Contreras and Tim Donlin and Laura Doolin to help give out the certificates. And I'm going to move over here.
All right, the first graduate from the class of 2020 is Helen Barcenas. Helen decided to get her high school diploma because she wanted to have a better future and be a good role model to her 3 children. Going back to school was not easy for Helen. She wasn't too familiar with technology, so she would stay up late at night to work on her homework. Helen had a lot of encouragement from her husband and sisters. She also had a lot of support from her online academic coach and in-person tutor. Now that she has graduated, she hopes that she has made her parents in heaven proud. Helen has advice for any current and future students. She says, don't give up, and remember that it's never too late to reach your goals. Gabriela Barrera. Unfortunately, Gabriela could not be here with us tonight, but we still want to give her a hand for her great accomplishment and her hard work. Samira El-Gadi. Samira wanted to pursue her high school education for 3 reasons: to improve herself, to get a better job, and to possibly continue to college. When Samira was 21 years old, she left Morocco. She worked in retail for 20 years. She has experience applying for jobs without a high school diploma, but she knew she would have much better career options with it. With encouragement from her dad and brother, she worked hard to finish faster than the 18-month limit. Samira is proud of herself for making her dream come true. She hopes to study linguistics, which would give her many job opportunities to choose from. Her advice to future students: never give up. And it's never too late to continue your studies. Diana Isabel Gutierrez. Despite having a learning disability, Diana was determined to finish what she started and graduate from high school. She had a lot of support from her family. She also had an amazing academic coach. The weekly motivational emails and acknowledgement of her good grades helped her keep and maintain her enthusiasm. Having a diploma has opened the door for new educational opportunities and job options. Now, Diana is more confident with herself, and she's currently pursuing a degree in nursing. For current and future Career Online high school students, Diana shares her positive outlook. When life is difficult and when things turn bad, always remember that even a turtle can finish a race as long as he never gives up. Denise Jimenez. Earning a high school diploma was something Denise always wanted to do for herself, as well as to show her kids they could count on her. As a working mother of two, it was hard to find the time. Denise liked how simple and effective the Career Online high school program was. She was attracted to the online format and liked the idea of working at her own pace. She was even able to complete the program before the allotted time, despite going through 2 surgeries. Denise had great advice for all potential Career Online high school students. Don't give up. Also, communicate with your program mentor. Let them know if there's anything you need help with. Denise is now taking the next step towards a new educational goal and will begin school this fall to pursue her college degree. Elvis Rodriguez. Elvis was tired of passing up good job opportunities because he didn't have a high school diploma. So he decided to enroll into Career Online High School to finish his high school requirements, attend college, and be better prepared for a career. Elvis expected the lessons to be more complicated online, but now he feels like learning online makes more sense than learning in a classroom. In the future, Elvis wants to work with AI technology. He is self-motivated and believes if students are motivated, they should go for it. He says, if you can put in the time and effort, you can get it done.
Faylene San Augustine. Faylene San Augustine decided to get her high school diploma because she wanted to show herself that she could accomplish anything. She knew that earning a high school diploma would bring her one step closer to what she wanted for herself. It was a challenge to balance school, work, family, and love during the COVID-19 pandemic. Studying became her opportunity to get away from all the stress so she could focus on herself. Her parents and her partner, Robert Kipple, were very supportive and believed in her. Now, Faylene is at Los Angeles Film School working on her Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design. She plans to be an art director one day. For future Career Online high school students, she advises, don't let anything or anyone bring you down. Do this for yourself and make your future bright. Nina Tayoro. Nina Tayoro left school in the Ivory Coast in the 12th grade to look for work. At that time, there was no system to go back to earn her diploma. When she came to America, she only spoke French and started studying English at the 3rd grade level. When her English improved, she tried to get her GED. As Congressman Vargas already mentioned, Nina is a working single mother of 3 kids, and it just wasn't possible for her to study with the GED program's schedule. When she heard about the flexibility of Career Online High School, she considered it a blessing. Although the coursework was time-consuming, she was able to sneak in a lot of 15 to 20-minute lessons between her other commitments. Nina said, thinking about the doors that would be open once I graduated gave me the strength to keep going. Nina will complete her cosmetology program at City College in May and is thinking of continuing to get an associate's degree. Jesus Vega. For many years, Jesus felt that not having a high school education was preventing him from reaching his full potential, and that if he had a high school diploma, he would be on a more equal footing with other job applicants. Jesus had many friends who were pursuing and achieving their goals, and being in that environment helped him to decide to take the necessary steps to enroll into Career Online High School. When Jesus first started the program, he was surprised that the expectations were so high. To meet this challenge, Jesus quickly realized that he would have to dedicate time each day to his coursework if he were going to be successful with completing the lessons in time. His advice to other students is to pay attention to your own drive so you do not remain at the end of the line. Jesus would like to thank his good friend and his Career Online High School graduate, Caleb, for all his support and encouragement and for providing an excellent example as a student. Alejandra Vieira. Alejandra Vieira couldn't help but notice when others with less experience would get a higher position and more money because they had a high school diploma. She was tired of dealing with hard situations at work and feeling like she had no other options. Alejandra decided to get her high school diploma to have a better future and feel proud of herself. With Career Online High School, Alejandra found something that worked for her. She was able to work at her own pace, and she felt supported by her academic coach, Kristen Nicholson. She is thankful for the encouragement her partner, Lorena, gave her throughout the whole process. Alejandra wants future Career Online High Schools to never doubt themselves. She says, they are capable of achieving anything in this life, and it is never too late to go after your dreams. Alejandra is continuing to conquer her goals and plans to achieve her dream of one day owning a restaurant. This completes the graduating class of 2020. Now for the 2021 graduates. First one, Maria Castaneda. Maria Castaneda noticed that there were a lot of good jobs that she could not pursue because she didn't have a high school diploma. Seeing both of her kids in college pursuing higher education and listening to their encouraging words made her realize it was time to pursue her own education. Once she started the program, she saw how much she was learning and absorbing, and she was happy with how much she was growing. With the help of her children, husband, and Ms. Shakira Johnson, her academic coach, she didn't give up and finished the program. To those that are thinking about Career Online High School, she says, keep your head up. I too, at one point, was ready to quit, but the satisfaction you feel and the future you will have thanks to your hard work will make you feel amazing. Justin Garmer. After working a minimum wage job for a few years, Justin realized he didn't want to be stuck in minimum wage jobs in the future. So he decided to broaden his horizons and create a better future for himself by finishing his high school education. Justin worked as a manager for a popular restaurant while finishing up his last year of high school at Career Online High School. Justin loved the format of the program and thought the career prep material was very useful. Justin is currently taking community college classes and plans to transfer to a 4-year college to study history or business. Law school may also be in his future. Justin's advice to potential students is to definitely go for it. Don't burn yourself out and work at your own pace. He is thankful for the support from his parents, his sister, his girlfriend, and his coworkers while he was completing his high school graduation requirements. Christina Hart. Christina Hart wanted to train for a higher paying career, so that she could provide for and enjoy more time with her family. She realized she would need a high school diploma to reach her career goals. After having her son in 2018, she found the motivation. Though she was surprised at how comprehensive the program was, she had a sense of accomplishment after completing each course. With encouragement from her wonderful academic coach and the support of her husband, mother, and son, Christina finished. She felt like she really learned the high school curriculum in full. Now she plans to pursue an associate degree from San Diego City College. For all those current Career Online High School students, Christina says, hang in there and finish. It's worth it.
Okay. Erica Jefferson Robinson. Erica Jefferson Robinson felt she was behind in life. Many of her friends and family members graduated high school while she was still struggling to finish. This gave her motivation to start the program with Career Online High School. Erica was surprised at how enjoyable the process was. The assignments were very informational and interesting, and she also rediscovered her fascination with literature. She had many friends and family members who encouraged her. Her mother, in particular, was very supportive. Erica has valuable advice for anyone in the Career Online High School program. Be responsible and finish work on time. Before you know it, you'll be finished. Erica is quite proud of herself for pulling through and now intends to get a job. Carter Johnson. Carter Johnson was searching for a high school program that he could do from home at his own pace and finish quickly to get back on track with his life. He was very glad when he found a program that fit his needs. One highlight of his Career Online High School experience was when he received his first A. When he left school previously, he was struggling, and with this new success, he felt a huge boost in his confidence. He found the whole system worked really smoothly, and it was a perfect match for his learning style. His words of advice to any Career Online High School student are to find a schedule that works for you and stick to it no matter what. Falling behind is never worth it. His family, friends, and academic coach were very encouraging and celebrated with him when he succeeded. His plan now is to go to San Diego City College and hopefully transfer later to San Diego State University. Mia Montagna. Mia decided to enroll into Career Online High School because she thought a high school diploma was necessary for her to achieve her aspirations. Mia dropped out of high school when she was going through a tough time in her life. After that, pressing family responsibilities made it easy for her to lose sight of the importance of education. Career Online High School gave her a second chance. Mia appreciated the flexibility of the program, and especially helpful was the availability to do lessons 24 hours, 7 days a week, because she was working and had to have flexibility. She also loved the independent learning aspect of the program, which allowed her to learn at her own pace. Her biggest supporters were her siblings and her mom. Mia's advice to students is to never give up on your dreams, because if you put your mind to it, it will become a reality for you. Amina Moudet. Growing up in Somalia during the Civil War, Amina Moudet did not get the chance to get an education. In America, she realized that she would need to have at least a high school diploma for even the lowest level jobs. Amina is glad she chose the General Career Preparation Certificate because she learned a lot about many different subjects. Amina's academic coach, Sandy Tilton, and her friends Catherine Shade and Mikhail Hussein gave her a lot of encouragement and helped her to stay motivated through the whole process. Now Amina would like to continue her education by getting a college degree. She is considering studying international relations because she has a passion for working with people, especially refugees. She understands their struggles because she has been through similar situations. Amina would tell any future student to never give up. Anything is possible in this great country if you work hard and have a dream. Elisha Picasso. Elisha was motivated to show her children that you can accomplish anything at any age, no matter what. She loved the encouragement and support that she received from her Career Online high school counselor, as well as her family and friends. She remarked that she was surprised how easy everything was when she started out. Although at times it felt like it was never going to come to an end with certain lessons. She encourages any potential Career Online high school students to always ask for help when needed, because there's literally someone to help you out every step of the way. Everyone was just so happy to see me work hard and be motivated to cross this goal off my list, she said. My plans are to keep pushing and focusing on goals that I've set in motion for myself. Diane Villa Pastrana. Diane Villa Pastrana knew that she made a mistake when she left school when she was young. She wanted a high school diploma to make up for that mistake and to show her 4 children that it is never too late to fight for your dreams. As a mother of 4 with a full-time job, finding time to study was not easy. There were days when she had to work up to 16 hours in a hospital. This challenge taught her to manage her time and divide herself into 3 people: mom, student, and employee. She had a lot of encouragement from her husband, her children, her parents, her sisters, and her coworkers, and she felt her academic coach was always there for her when she needed her. Her plans now are to continue moving forward. She would love to be a stenographer. For all those thinking about getting a diploma, Diane says, although sometimes it may seem impossible, it is possible. As my father said, you just have to want to do it.
So let's give all of these graduates one more round of applause. And I managed to get through it without waterworks, but the night is still young. So now I would like to invite our Career Online High School graduate speakers, Alejandra Vieira and Amina Mudley.
Can you guys hear me? What made me decide to get my high school diploma was that I had dealt with many hard situations at work. Because I felt like I had no other options. I saw people come in at high positions and high paid, but with little experience. But because they had an education or a high school diploma, they were hired. This motivated me to finish my high school diploma. Now that I'm older, I can see the difference in my life after completing my high school diploma. Earning a high school diploma gave me motivation and strength to do better in my future and to show my mom I wanted more in this life. And also I wanted to be proud of myself. One of the things I liked about the program was I was able to work at my own pace, which made it easier to comprehend what I was learning. Another thing I liked was that I was able to complete each lesson and not once I felt discouraged. The last thing was being able to see my progress through each lesson and then seeing my lessons complete. It felt great. What surprised me most about the process was that for so long, I felt discouraged that my goal of finishing my high school diploma was only a dream. When I started the high school diploma lessons, I felt like I finally found something that worked for me. Now that I have earned my high school diploma, I was able to enroll in Southwestern College and continue to expand my education as I continue to conquer my goals each year. My goal is to one day own a restaurant. I know with my hard work and determination, I would one day accomplish this goal. My main focus for this coming year is to obtain my residency as a DACA recipient and continue accomplishing my goals. The advice I would give to the current and potential career online students is to never doubt yourselves. You are capable of achieving anything in this life, and it's never too late to go after your dreams. There were two people to encourage me and supported in my career online program that I would like to thank. My academic coach, Kristen Nicholson. She was always so supportive each and every day. She will motivate me not to give up and encourage me to complete each lessons. Kristen will see my hard work, and not once I felt discouraged by her. My partner, Lorena, I have no words to say, but that I'm so thankful that she was with me till the end of my lessons. She was always encouraging me not to give up and telling me that I was close to finishing the program. Finally, I would like to thank the San Diego Lowry Foundation for giving me the opportunity to reach this goal. Thank you.
Good evening. Okay, it's okay. My name is Amina Mouday. I have two special needs sons with autism, and today is one of the happiest days of my life. Growing up in Somalia during the civil war, I never get the chance to attend school to get a formal education, which is something I always want. By the grace of God, I arrived in USA, and from the very beginning, I knew that I now had the opportunity to have some part of the American dream. It was difficult going to ESL classes and trying to use the English which I learned. However, I never give up my commitment to get the education which I have been dreaming of. Today, I complete a part of my journey by earning a high school diploma, and I will not stop until I complete my college degree in the field of international relations. I always have a passion for working with the disadvantaged people, especially with refugees, because I am one of them. And my education will give me some of the tools to excel in my chosen field. I wanted to thank the Korea Online High School team, especially my academic coach, Ms. Sandy Tilton, who reminded me never quit. And she encouraging and positive, and I would not accomplish this goal without her support. I also want to thank my many friends and family members who have supported me and have always been there for me. Finally, I want to thank God and the San Diego Public Library and the Library Foundation. And also thank you all for listening to me. Thank you.
I told you the night was young. Gosh. Now let Amina get back to her seat. Again, I just want to say your accomplishment is something that many of us would not be able to do in this room. And what you've done in an unprecedented time, the most difficult of times, is unparalleled. So congratulations to you all. And will you all please stand, graduates? Okay. As a symbolic gesture of your completion of your high school diploma, you may now turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Career Online High School graduation classes of 2020 and 2021. All right, so would everyone please stand again for the graduates exit?